Hello, YouTubers. Hey, this Christmas I got a present. As you can see what it is. Alright, on the back, directions. This thing costs about 20 bucks. Alright, comes with a solder sucker. Resoldering something, you want to take off the old solder, put this up against the hot solder, push the button, and it sucks it in. Pretty nice. Comes with a pair of tweezers, or actually two pair of tweezers, a straight one, a curved one. Comes with a roll of solder. Make sure I can read it, you can read it. I've already read it. Very thin solder. This once, I was using it out in the garage, and it was only about 35, 40 degrees out there. And I could not get it to melt the solder and get the wire hot enough to tin the wire. So I brought some thin wire in here. I had heavier wire. I was working on a lawnmower. Imagine that. And I decided I didn't like it, and I called the company and they said they'd give me a full refund, which that's something right there. So the thing was only 20 bucks. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, the solder sucker, and this is probably worth 20 bucks. Since they're such a good company, I thought I'd give it one more chance. Alright, so I brought in some wire, and I'm going to see if it'll solder something real tiny, because maybe this was meant to be used like in a factory or something, where you're soldering boards onto I don't know, a chip onto a board or something. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to take all these wires apart, get a very tiny wire, thinner than the solder. We'll get two of them strands out here, and I'm just going to see if I can solder them together here where it's warm. It's about 75 degrees in here, 70. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I mean, I don't have a professional camera. I'll move it. I can't see the other side, so I don't know what I'm seeing. And see if I can solder this. In other words, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tin each wire first. In other words, get it hot enough that I can put a little bit of solder on it, get them silver, and then hold them together and solder it. That's the whole idea, because if I was holding this and this, you can't hold the wire together. But if this would work, I could actually hold this up like this, push them together real quickly, and since this is going to shove the solder out on its own, I could just solder it. Okay, got it? So what I'm going to do is use up what little solder is left in here. I don't know how much, let me look. There's a little door on here. I don't have it plugged in yet, thank goodness. It'd be too hot to touch. See if I can get this door open. If I remember right, the first time I opened this door, put solder in it, I had an awful time getting it to open. I'm proud of this hat. Anyway, I'll see if I can get this open real fast. It's got like kind of little plastic latch on it. It's not something you have to do constantly. Especially if it doesn't work, you never have to do it. This latch is terrible. But anyway, I may not even put the cover back on it. Make sure it's unplugged, because when you open it up, you're going to see the insides of this thing. It's kind of like a little wire welder, only it's mechanical. As you see when I pull on it, Watch it. Pushes the solder out. But right now, it doesn't have much in there because I was playing with it. But anyway, this hooks on. Let me turn the directions over. And it looks like sticks on like this. It just kind of latches on there. See? Just a little bracket. And they kind of take the solder, stick it through this hole, this little guide. What you want to do, I remember the first time I did it, I wadded it all up in there. You want to make sure that it's really straight, if you can. Get your solder. I'm going to plug this in. I got a heavy cord. I brought a cord in with me. I want to make sure it's heavy enough. And something that I don't think they, when they had these, they showed these on YouTube or somewhere, but I never noticed. I remember telling somebody that I wanted one of these, and that's how I got it for Christmas. Look at underneath my finger, it says 60 watts. Well, the wattage is pretty important on something like this, because the more wattage you have means, kind of for me, it means the heavier solder you can use, but not only that, heavier wire you can get hot enough to tin it. If you don't tin the wire first, you're probably going to get a cold solder joint or a very weak one. Well, let me plug this in and start heating it up. Okay, I plugged it in. Let me read the directions to you. Install a clip and tin wire. Slided door design. Replace. I don't know what that means. It says here, side door design. Observe the internal operation at any time and replace the heating core quickly and easily. The heating core, I think what they meant was the solder. Okay. Connect the power. Turn on the switch and preheat for about 3 minutes. Is there a switch on here? There is a switch on here. And right now I've got it on, I think. Yeah, it's starting to heat up. So a little bitty switch on the top. It doesn't say on and off, it's just got a positive and a negative and a 0. I don't know why they don't have a plus, but anyway. We're not going to get into that. I'll read the directions again. Pull the trigger to weld. They call it welding rather than soldering. And then if you want to look inside of it, you can open that door, which I did. But you're going to have to open the door to put the solder on it anyway. They don't give you much directions. Then it says, note, the working temperature of the electric soldering iron is between 480 C to 600 C. Please do not touch it directly. Okay, so 480 C. I don't know what that is. So that sounds pretty hot. Let me just try to figure that out. I'll figure that out at the end and I'll put it on the end, okay? Because right now I'm heating it up. I don't want to quit. Just so you know what we're supposedly working with here. So I got these two little tiny wires. And the first thing I'm going to try to do is tin them. In other words, make them look silver. People call it tinning them. But as you see right now, the solder's still on there. It hasn't melted yet. I wish it was about a 200 watt. Then it'd be so hot I could just instantly work on it. I know, if you get them too hot, you don't want it too hot if you're working on tiny electronics. But I don't work on electronics, you know. Since Radio Shack's closed, where would I even buy a resistor? Okay, so it melted the solder. You probably saw that. I'm going to melt the rest of it here. And the lady that taught me to solder when I was going through school told me to always tin the tip first. In other words, get solder on the tip, make it silver, which I'm going to push a little bit out here. And it is silver. Okay, so now I'm going to put this against here and see if I can get that wire hot enough to actually add some solder. So far, it isn't. But that doesn't mean I have waited long enough. See, the solder just dropped right off of that wire. I had plenty of solder on there. I mean, I'm trying to heat a tiny wire. You saw, it's like a pig's hair. Maybe I just don't have good enough eyes to see it. There it goes. It actually tinned one of them. Let's see if it'll tin the other one. I'm awful shaky nowadays. Yeah, it's a little on there. You can see it or not, but let me pull it out where you can get a fairly good look at it. Boy, this is, I'll tell you what, it looks like this wire right here is about as heavy as you're ever going to solder with it. Come on, Mike, hold your still. Can you see that? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to get a flashlight. I think you're going to look at this. A light made it look like a shotgun shell. Isn't that cool? Woohoo! Anyway, so much for playing with the other toys I got for Christmas. Where'd my wire go? Oh, this one. Duh. If you'll notice, there's silver on there. Alright. So now, oh yeah, if I lay it down here, pretty sure it's tinned. So now if it is, I should be able to just push these two wires together and we'll see. See what I'm going to try to wire? Something tiny. You won't be able to see it, but you can see me doing it. What I'm going to try to do, see, I got one hand here, I got one hand here, and the solder's going to come out automatically, I hope. So far, nothing. Nothing. Maybe I'm too scotch. Okay, guess what? I ran out of solder. So I'm going to unplug this thing. I don't want to. I'm going to have to get inside that box probably. Let me try to do it without getting in there. You want to make sure you're moving this trigger while you put the solder in. Let it grab it on its own. Now I'm going to open this up and see what happened. Okay. This is what happened the first time I did it too. Now we know what to give you the pliers or the tweezers for. If you look in there, you're going to, let me get over here. Can you see that? The solder missed that hole. This little hole down there right by my thumb. It's got to go in that hole. And it's laying up on top of it. If I'd have just kept tweaking it, I would have had a mess. I've already probably got a mess. Now we know what the pliers are for, the tweezers are for. Anyways, make sure you unplug it before you do any of this stuff. Let me see if I got it all wadded up in here. Okay, I'll hold the camera and the light at the same time. Now watch. I'm going to turn this. And I can't watch 3 places at once. You can't. But I'm going to keep my eye on the camera. And I don't want that to bunch up. I want it to. I'm going to keep doing it until it just comes out that white tip. Bingo! It came out. You see it? Right here. It's still pretty hot, but not hot enough to melt the solder. Okay, so. Pretty good on TV, does it? And I'm not even getting paid for this to try to make it look good. I don't know. It's so fine. I'm going to let it cool off for a second. See. It did it. Sure enough did. Look at that. It did it. It soldered it. Shocker. There's proof it does work. And you don't see any more soldering gun? Another weird gadget you see on TV. As seen on TV. Soon to be seen in a dollar store. But again, I would buy something else made by Saker, because if you call somebody up for a $20 item, tell them it doesn't work, and they say, well, I'll give you a full money back. That's a good company.